Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. We've got Walker. Jalen Brunson is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Edey, and it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on.
Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Maxey with it. Checked by Gordon. And it's Maxey missing. Bridges outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Left side Brunson. Suggs against Walker. Pass to Edey. 5 on the clock. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it, pivots around, and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Here's Edey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Embiid, and that comes off the assist by Middleton. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Maxey. Rebound by Middleton.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Suggs, the pass to Embiid. The rebound by Edey.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Brunson. They set a pick. Let's go with a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Crafty and shifty. Those are two adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
To the table. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gordon against Walker. Gordon outside. Walker on the double team. Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Maxey. Maxey on the wing. There's a screen. Pulls up. They grab their own miss. Here's Roy. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Suggs, the pass to Embiid. Drops in the layup for two. Embiid's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Roy. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Neesmith, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 23, Aaron Neesmith.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Brunson missing. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Clippers. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., but things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Edey. Gordon brings the double team. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Middleton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Suggs against Brunson. There's a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Gordon outside. Embiid high post. The rebound by Maxey.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Shoots from 14. Boy, can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. With his first shot attempt. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's a minute 40 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Brooks a screen on Strus. Nesmith passes to Brooks. Back to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll... changes for Minnesota. Maxey, he's checked in for Joe, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. 1:16 left to play in the first. Bridges outside to the right side. Here's Jamison. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 1 minute left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Maxey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Clippers. Barnes comes in for Bridges. Both free throws good from Maxey.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Jamison. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Vincent. Brunson defending. 4 on the clock. Vincent passes to Embiid. Nails it from beyond the arc. Embiid's got 9.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Brunson finds Brooks. Embiid with a nice defensive effort.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Outside Strus. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Maxey with it. That shot off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. They're passing.
The inside, a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
We've got Barnes. Max Strus is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Jamison in at the 4-man spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Vincent left side. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Roy from behind the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Strus with it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Yes, it's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Vincent outside. Pass to Embiid. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Vincent outside. Pass to Jamison. Embiid against Brooks. Fades back. Roy pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Brunson with the finish inside.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Now here's Vincent. He's closely guarded. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For Los Angeles. Suggs comes in for Vincent. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Edey's checked in for Brooks. Walker comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for James. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Brunson. Pass to Suggs. And he dunks it down.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Clippers. Outside Barnes. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Maxey. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
So for the Clippers, Chris Middleton comes in for Barnes. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Strus. Good on the bucket. Joe's got his first 2 points of the night.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Suggs finds Embiid. Now here's Bridges. Here's Suggs. Maxey covering. Bridges passes to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. Walker with a steal. Here's Maxey. He takes it in, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Middleton outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Gordon outside. Maxey against Suggs. Now here's Embiid. He's got 9. Yep, that one goes. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Pass to Roy. Walker, a screen on Middleton. Here's Roy. Middleton covering. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Maxey with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Maxey against Gordon, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Well, free throw's good for Maxey.
Okay, sometimes it's about shrinking in a little bit and going back to your habits, continuing to do consistently what it is that's going to prepare you for the best performance. So peeling that stuff away is sometimes really important when the season gets to this point.
Pass to Gordon. Middleton outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Maxey covering. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brunson against Suggs. Outside Maxey. Back to Brunson. Walker, a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson.
Foul to the Clippers. Antoine Walker. First personal foul.
Here's Suggs. Bridges outside. Bridges, a screen on Brunson. And Suggs, here we go. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
Brunson up top, 20 feet out. Here's Edey, goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Edey's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Jamison. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Pass to Roy. Here's Edey. Bridges on the double. The kick out to Walker. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very...
playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. They've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, it's some time to work things out, but they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us.
Go by.
Ole, ole, ole.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they do not look good.
They seem to be going from bad to worse.
That's right.
And it's no surprise to see them fall down the rankings as they have. They just don't scare anyone right now.
Nope.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Walker, a screen on Middleton. The kick out to Walker. Up and over Gordon. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's gotten his first basket of the night. The Clippers lead by 3. Now Middleton. Inside. Here's Embiid. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
It's intercepted. Brunson against Suggs. Pass to Edey. And here's Brunson. And there's the screen for the tie. No good on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gordon outside. Three-pointer. Walker pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Roy. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Roy's got 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. And stolen by Brunson. Outside Maxey. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Brunson against Suggs. Bridges, a screen on Brunson. Bridges outside. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson against Suggs. To the paint. Here's Edey. The kick out to Maxey from the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Joe comes in for Maxey.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Miller, Isaiah Joe.
Pass to Middleton. Now here's Embiid. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Screen by Gordon. For 3, Bridges. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Back to Walker. Shoots from 12. Gordon brings the double team.
Oh my God, man.
So we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Give me a second.
Walker passes to Brunson.
What the fuck are you passing it to?
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Right side Walker from the wing.
Oh my God, he loaded it up so slow. Ain't a wing shot really just gonna happen.
From outside in this third quarter. Suggs finds Middleton.
What are you jumping for?
Gordon down low. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Brooks, right side. James, outside. Clock at 6. Brooks a screen on Bridges. Here's James. And it's James with the jam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Bridges outside. Here's Embiid. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Brooks a screen on Suggs. Here's Brunson. Brunson on the attack.
Wonderful performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around.
Where are you going?
He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Suggs against Brunson. And stolen by Suggs.
Telegraphed ass pass, bro.
Here's Strus.
What the fuck?
James with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And Jalen Brunson
He ran right into him, man. I told you to do a spin.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Minnesota with some changes. Lonzo Ball comes in for James, and it's Maxey in for Brunson.
Lonzo Ball. Tyrese Maxey.
1:51 left in the third quarter. Strus with the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Ball against Suggs. Ball passes to Maxey. Down low. And
what the hell?
Here's Strus. He gets it in there.
What the fuck?
5-point Los Angeles lead. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Nesmith. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Bridges outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
Los Angeles, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is ended.
Gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Jackson with a screen on Ball. Bridges passes to Jackson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he can't get the first one. Vincent's checked in for Suggs. He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Maxey surveys. Brooks right side. Outside Maxey. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Max Strus. He's out there with Gabe Vincent. Barnes is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Jamison in at the 4. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Embiid passes to Vincent. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Walker, he's checked in for Nesmith. Maxey comes in for Joe. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. Maxey with it. Outside Walker. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Now here's Vincent. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Right side Brunson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. The floater to the middle. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Roy. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Edey. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Brunson against Strus. Here's Vincent. Here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timberwolves call timeout. Making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple act that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen Brunson, shooting one.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Brunson against Suggs. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it from the high post. Another shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Get the fucking ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, can't get it to
What
go.
the hell?
Los Angeles leading by 7. It's Suggs with a drive. That one's good.
Oh, no, you
And
did
it's
not
Barnes
just
with the
flop
assist.
like that.
Barnes has got his third assist.
Oh,
tonight.
my
And
goodness,
they really managed
man.
to
Just giving
dominate
a point.
Barnes with the
What
rebound.
the fuck was that?
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, Suggs. Brunson defending to the inside. Here's Jamison. Outside Strus. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And there's a pick. Brunson passes to Wallace.
No.
I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Bitch, man.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Ben Wallace.
First free throw is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Edey's checked in for Walker. No good on the second free throw. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
Yeah, no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Oh,
Los Angeles leading by 10.
God.
It's Middleton on the wing. Pulls it in from the elbow. Yes.
What the
on
fuck? He's
jumper.
just running around shooting. Like, what the hell is that?
Some ways to play in between.
Just making them.
Suggs against Brunson.
Killing themselves.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Edey. Gordon pulls it in.
What a foul, man. Yo.
They're on a 13-4 run. Deflects the pass. Here we go. Throws it up high. The kick out to Maxey. Lots of room. And the shot goes in.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side, Brunson. Outside, Maxey. He shoots it. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edey's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Maxey. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Suggs, left side, fires the 3, hits the trifecta. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
And Maxey, here we go. Outside Brunson. There's the triple. Rebound
what the fuck, yo?
Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Like, what's up?
Suggs, the pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
Cheated, bro.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy.
No, son, he can't fucking miss all of a sudden.
You love the execution.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances
what the
we've
hell?
seen here tonight, the
so
one thing that stands
alike,
out
man.
is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
.34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Middleton. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Outside Brunson. Walker, a screen on Middleton. Back to Maxey. 4 on the clock. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. Cause these Philly, I roll with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this 2-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you did me in your rats, I get When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and then he game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same, that flop. I'm the same from birth, with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he ain't on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money that your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
They say the sun and I shine for all. But I hear some people get never shine at all. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, call me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long. And I'm hoping that you see.
Standing 6'2". And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Jalen Brunson. Roy is out there with Edey. Then it's Wallace, and it's Maxey in at the two-guard position. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing.
Getting the icons mixed up already.
Reeves against Brunson.
Man.
Reeves outside. Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Here's Brunson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Thompson. He's their nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
What the hell, bro? You let him get past you like that.
To watch how he plays the game from this season.
Here's Maxey. Reeves with the rebound.
Foul?
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their season.
Bro, I'm here.
Back in 2021.
Like, he's not open, man.
Leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals. Closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Roy, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Brunson the pass to Roy. Jacks up a three. Reeves with the rebound. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thompson comes with the double team. And here's Brunson outside. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Produce screen on Brunson. Irving from long range. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Shea. He's covered by Roy. 2 free throws.
What? Oh my God, man. Bail out.
Typical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game.
Hey, get the fucking rebound, man.
That becomes very tough to contain.
And the
guy is tripping.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving against Brunson. From downtown.
What?
And they had some
bro.
That turned into no coverage.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wallace.
Go, Maxey. Running slow as shit.
Break. Maxey leading the way. Roy gets the bucket.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Y'all niggas running slow as shit. Go.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him.
Whoa. What the hell?
3.5 minutes played.
Thank God he didn't make that shit. What the hell? What was that?
And here's Brunson. He's got 5. Out to Wallace.
Oh my God, I keep doing that.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid.
Gotta get used to y'all back.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Irving passes to Thompson. Here's Shea. He's covered by Roy. Now here is Irving. A 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Now here's Irving. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Brunson against Irving. Outside Maxey. Gafford against Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Wallace with a screen for Maxey. Back to Wallace. A rebound by the Bucks. Reeves has got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Wallace with a screen on Irving. Pass to Edey. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving against Brunson. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look from Milwaukee. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Corey Kispert comes in for Shea. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Walker's checked in for the Timberwolves. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Brandon Roy. Now here's Kispert. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Reeves against Maxey. Here he goes. Missed inside. Milwaukee in the lead. Fires for 3. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Wallace with a screen for Brunson. Pass to Nesmith. here's Walker, defended by Kispert. Brunson surveying the D. Harden with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 5. Down low. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Outside Maxey. And here's Walker outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Brooks is out there with Walker. Then it's Ball. Then there's Aaron Neesmith. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. Harden can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Neesmith. Rebound by Kispert. The Bucks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. If somebody defenses must now account.
Yo, they closeout game is crazy, yo.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? And he told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Minor. And he makes no mistake.
Slide over, you idiot.
James Harden is equally good. Passer
What are you
or
waiting
scorer.
for?
There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Big dummy.
Screen on Hart. Ball.
Oh my God, Ball, what are you doing? Dunk the ball.
Inside, back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Minot can't get it to go.
They're laying the ball up. Like, what are you doing?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yo, the slow passes is killing me.
And here is Ball. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Oh, God. Niggas passing me underwater or something.
Pass to Minot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
My goodness. Pass the ball like y'all mean it.
Fantastic look, but that's a
Pass
bit
the ball like little
redundant for James
bitches.
Harden.
Brooks with a screen on Harden. Ball kicks to Brooks. A rebound by the
What
Bucks.
was that?
They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Ball. Here's Neesmith. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Ball.
Go to the rim, man.
Ball slams it in.
Dumb shit.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Brunson outside for 3. Roy. Rebound by Sohan.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Nice shot by Thompson. And so it's Brunson with it.
I do not know how to get loose balls, do you?
Wallace with the screen on Irving. Pass to Edey. Maxey as he lets it fly. That ball, great assist by Brandon Roy. Maxey's got 5 points so far. Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. Outside for Roy. Reeves against Maxey. Brunson outside. And it's
wait.
Irving against Brunson. And 2 free throws. What? Able to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time.
Like, what? Where's the foul at? He got that shit blocked. Oh, no, he got hacked.
Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the Bucks making a change here. Harden's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content.
Wow.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Irving against Brunson. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Edey, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bucks leading by 5. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Checked in for Milwaukee. Austin Reeves comes in for James Harden. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Walker's checked in. Irving for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
From deep, Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Reeves outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Maxey. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Maxey's got 9.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And here's Brunson outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Irving looking over the floor. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Maxey on the wing. He's defended by Reed. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Wow.
And the Bucks with possession here. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Milwaukee. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Well, a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Thompson is out there with Ricochet. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Here's Maxey. And Thompson
a weak-ass layup.
Here's Ricochet. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Roy. Maxey on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Maxey hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Screen by Gafford. Irving against Brunson. Basket good. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Brunson barreling in. Here's Wallace. Brunson finds Wallace. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Walker's checked in for Minnesota. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Offered his screen on Brunson. Irving for three. To the left side wing. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Roy dishes to Walker. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Bucks. Thompson outside. Here's Irving. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
The Bucks working the ball around, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 4 points.
Block that.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Pass to Edey. Back to Maxey. Here's Edey, covered by Gafford. 5 on the clock. Brunson outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brunson's got 10.
Yeah, that's just an innate awareness that the clock is putting you under duress. Jalen Brunson calmly delivers.
For the screen on Brunson. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
The first one falls. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Brooks checked in for Edey.
Come on, man.
Eastman comes in for Brandon Roy. James checked in for Maxey. And Ball subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Ball against Irving. Walker is screen on Irving. Now here's Ball. Comes up empty down low. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's
what the
Irving
fuck?
picking up the assist.
Come on, man.
6 points from Amen Thompson.
Go for that bullshit right in front of your face.
Irving against Ball. To the inside. Here's Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Back to Irving.
Get over there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The drive by James.
No.
Indicating it's a transition take foul.
Piss me off, man.
It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
From past the arc, drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
So the Timberwolves call their first time out. Some changes for Minnesota. Williams comes in for Walker. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lonzo Ball. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Brunson against Irving. Brunson kicks to Maxey. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Second team foul.
Maxey hits them both. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Brunson against Irving. Count that bucket. He's got 27.
Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Harden surveying the D. Over Maxey. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Amen Thompson. And Pippen subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Kispert setting the pick for Pippen. Harden outside. Outside for Pippen. It's up a three. They get it back. A three ball. It's good. Harden's got his third assist on the night.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter. No question he got bumped on that shot.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. You throw good, Maxey.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Milwaukee. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. At the elbow, it's Kispert. Reeves trying to free himself up. Kispert, no good. Here's Neesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Neesmith has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
The three from Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Number 12, Isaiah Joe.
That will count. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Milwaukee. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Neesmith is out there with Edey. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Brunson in at the point. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Milwaukee. Over Maxey. Harden, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Pass to Edey. Backed in off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
From deep, Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pippen, the pass to Harden. Pippen with it. On the wing, Harden. Pippen, a screen on Maxey. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
That one falls for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pippen against Brunson. Thompson, high post. The three from Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Roy. Brunson, right side. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And taken away by Roy. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Edey.
Bro, there's no way.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And Thompson.
What? Come on, man. I stopped this momentum.
That's now 8 points from Amen Thompson. Roy kicks to Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pippen finds Harden. Now here's Thompson. Back to Harden to take the lead. Minnesota with the rebound. Maxey looking it over. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Timberwolves, timeout call.
Different look for Milwaukee. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Austin Reeves comes in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Pippen. And then for Minnesota, Wallace is checked in for Edey. And Walker subbed in for Nesmith. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Bucks trail by 4. Left side, Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 29.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Wallace with a screen for Brunson. With the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Thompson. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Rizichet. Here's the 3. Roy with the rebound. Brunson against Irving. Brunson goes in. Outside, Walker. The 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. That one drops for him. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Shot from 16. Rebound, Milwaukee. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gafford. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Irving. Brunson covering. Irving can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Count it.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Irving from long range. Walker with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Checked in for Walker.
One more time, fans. Let's make some noise for your Bucks home crew.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Bucks trail by 7. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Rizichet. Reeves with the screen for Rizichet. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Brunson against Irving. And it's sent back by Wallace. Outside Roy. Brunson against Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson against Irving. Shoots. And again, the Bucks miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
Reeves against Brunson. Reeves drives in. Here's Maxey. Misses there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
We ended up with a side quack and it's my moment to try and unpack. So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Close call, Jack. You wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your own in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough for the tic tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack. So breathe, just breathe.